tired. Clean is my job. It's what I've done my whole life. Offices, homes. I've never made any money to speak of, but I'm comfortable. I've got my church. And my friends from church, rare to say them Baptist church, it's my whole life. I'm an usher there. Every Sunday I put on my uniform and I lead the choir down the pulpit. I hurt my ankle last year and had to quit for a while, but I'm back now. When I was in the 2nd grade, I got in trouble for singing while I was working on my school papers. Ever since I can remember, singing has brought me both joy and comfort, just as it does the narrator in the selection. This is Not Just Singing by Michael Weiss. I do more than just usher though. I sang. The first time I sang in church, I was 4 years old. Everybody said I should take up singing as a profession. I've always known I could sing good, but I'd say that getting up in front of crowds makes me nervous, and it does. I still get asked to sing in Sunday services, and I do a couple times every year. But I always feel like my shoes are making too much noise hitting that wood floor. It's so quiet. Everybody waiting for me to sing. Sometimes I'll tell them how nervous I am, that my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute, and then I'll just start up singing, whenever I'm ready. Please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet. I am the voice of the Lord when I sing. I don't pay attention to anything else. Just feel a feeling I only get when I sing. Chills go up my back and my cheeks tighten up, and I don't feel anything around me. I become removed, replaced by the Lord Jesus Christ. And everybody out there knows it too. They cry because they know Jesus Christ inside my body when I sing. They cry happy tears, the men too. Me and everybody listening cry them salty tears. And then tears come out of our bodies along with our sinful ways. And it's leaving our souls. I don't take credit. Jesus gets it. I just start singing and he takes over. And I'm not sorry for not going out to singing as a calling. Singing in church, it's enough for me. I was married at 15. I met him in Athens, Alabama. Even before I became a woman. Just a little girl, already in love. I was so shy. And everybody knew Jackson. And they all said the same thing. He's the greatest man in the world till he gets to drinking. He did a lot of that. And he got to drinking. He was mean as a bull. Alcohol. He made the devil come out of my husband's soul. About 5 months after we married, Jackson shot his good old friend, Joe Bill Wilson. A lousy $8 Joe Bill owed him from some card game. Blew a hole in his chest. He brought me with him to go collect his money. I didn't know nothing. Didn't have the sense not to get in that old truck. Jackson could hardly keep the thing on the dirt road to town. We run up with Joe Bill, about 5 miles outside of town. He was in his pickup, heading the other way. Jackson blocked the road with the car, so Joe Bill had to stop. I wasn't going to leave the seat of the old truck of Jackson's for nothing. There was no telling what he would do when he got to drinking. But Joe Bill said he didn't have the $8, and he was going to pay up No way. So, Jackson got that gun of his and blew off in Jobo's chest. I got out to tend to the bleeding, but it was too late. My husband said, "Girl, get back in that car." No! He tried to force me in. Somehow I broke loose with this big hand that was tied around my arm. I broke loose and I ran. He got out of the car and flew off, running after me, and he got a hold of my arm again and threw it down hard. I lay there with a bunch of dead grass and nobody around to help me. I yelled anyways, "Help me! Help me! Help!" I knew he was going to hurt me. I could see it in his eyes. Crazy he was while he pulled his withering knife out of his leather sheath. And he always wore in his belt. Same knife that I saw every day. And sometimes used to cut up vegetables. It's going to stick in me. I lay there whilst he raised that knife high above his head, and down it came. The blade catching the light of the hot sun, finding a place in my body, my stomach. It's bleeding. It's bleeding bad, Lord. Lord, you help me, won't you? Help protect me. Protect me from the devil, Lord. I'm alone now. Probably better off for it. The cut's been healed for a long time now. Just a scar. A scar that's so as I remember the day when I met the devil inside my husband, that I never want to see it again. In the scripture, it says how Jesus was nailed to the cross at his hands and feet. Well, I thought all about that. Jesus got a hole poked in his body, kind of like I did. Well, not the same way and all, but we both felt the pain. He died from it, but I didn't. I lived on to see the scar in that place where that knife laid in my body, and somehow it all helps me. When I get up and I sing for the church, I think about the scar and I feel Jesus. Please be patient with me. God is not through with me yet.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In a few moments, we'll begin the breakfast service in the main cabin.
We have a wide selection of choices for you today. You may have any or all of the following items: Prozac, Zoloft, Ritalin, Ecstasy, Viagra, Celebrex, or scrambled eggs.
Some of these items may cause side effects such as dry mouth, fatigue, internal bleeding, temporary blindness, and leprosy.
Again, your choices are Prozac, Zoloft, Ritalin. One moment, please. Oh, my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. That's the flight attendant's breakfast menu.
I am a flight attendant, and the world is my oyster. And what an oyster it is.
Oversold flights, weather delays, air traffic control delays, crappy food, center seats. It's so glamorous.
Kind of like a Greyhound bus in the sky.
This is just a glimpse into my life. A story about air travel and flight attendants.
So fasten your seatbelt, raise your tray table, and stow your bag. The journey is about to begin.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Around the World in a Bed.
By Renee Foss.
Welcome aboard, sir. You have seat 4B. Get you a gin and tonic? My pleasure.
Pleasure? I don't want to get him a gin and tonic. I'd rather watch paint dry.
Here you go, sir. Oh, what's this? You couldn't find room for your carry-on? You're tired of lifting it and you want someone to get it out of your way?
And I suppose I'm the lucky someone. I can't believe my good fortune. My God, what has he got in here? A dead body? If this 6-foot-tall, 200-pound bruiser can't lift this, how does he possibly think I, 5'4" and 110 pounds, All right, 120 pounds can lift it.
You know, sir, I think this bag may be a little too big for the overhead. Perhaps I could check it to your final destination?
Or better yet, perhaps I check you to the final destination and put the bag in your seat. The bag would probably be a lot more interesting.
Unacceptable, you say?
I'll tell you what's unacceptable, aside from the size of your bag, your personality. He probably thinks that just because he's sitting in first class, he's entitled to be rude to everyone in the world. Well, I'm checking this bag, whether Mr. Congeniality likes it or not. I'm not asking any questions, I'm putting a tag on it, and I'm shipping it off. Guess I'm gonna have to drag the bag to the front.
Oh, I didn't mean to disturb you. It just seems like checking it might be our only option. It sort of exceeds the size requirements.
A little bit like your ego, pal. My, that got him moving. Bet he hasn't moved that fast in years. My, look at those muscles. Amazing how he can heave that 2-ton bag into the overhead. Not 2 minutes ago, he didn't have the strength. That gin and tonic did wonders for him.
Thank you so much for helping me with your bag. My name?
My name? What in the world does he want to know my name for? It's not like we're going to be buddies. In fact, if this turns out the way I'm hoping, we're never going to see each other ever again. So why in God's green earth does he need to know my name? He's probably going to write me up. Why me? I'm just standing here doing my job, risking my chiropractic good health, trying to help this brute with his bag. And what do I get in return? This idiot requesting my name. Maybe I'll just make up a name.
Oh, no, you didn't need to apologize. I'm sure you've had a hard day. Having to tow that heavy bag of yours has got to be tiring.
Hard day? I'll give you a hard day. My day. Now that is a hard day. 5 flights from Indianapolis to Chicago with planes full of people like this idiot. And I gotta do the same thing tomorrow and the next day too. What did I ever do to deserve this? All I want is a simple life. To do my job, go home, hide under the covers, and watch television until my next god-awful trip. Is that expecting too much out of life? I think not.
Tonight? Well, I'm flattered, but I have an early pickup in the morning.
God, I hate my life. I don't think I can take much more of this. We haven't even left the ground, and he's already asking me out. Next thing you know, he's going to be inquiring about the Mile High Club.
Oh yes, I'm sure there's a lot of great nightlife there, but I really have to get to bed early since I have an early pickup in the morning. Oh, aren't you funny? You won't take no for an answer.
Oh, he's funny, all right. Funny as a crutch. I can't remember the last time I met someone so funny or so debonair. You normally have to be in a trailer park or a bowling alley to meet someone of his status.
Well, you're right about that. A girl does have to eat. Well, as long as we get back by a reasonable hour. Oh, I don't see why not. I accept a waster. Charlie? Okay, Charlie. Yes, me too. I am really looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it about as much as I'm looking forward to paying my taxes or getting a root canal.
Get you another gin and tonic? I'll be happy to, Charlie. I'll be right back.
And there you are, curled up in the corner, rocking back and forth on the verge of uncontrollable sobbing when the captain makes an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some bad news. It appears as though we'll be here for at least another hour. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to make you more comfortable. Thank you.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello? Is this thing on? Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, welcome aboard the We Apologize for This Inconvenience Airlines, also known as WAFTI.
This flight is under the command of Captain Booze and assisted by First Officer Chance. And as we like to say here at WAFTI, if Booze and Chance can't get you there, Nothing can. All right then, moving on.
Now for your convenience, we have 4 laboratories. 1 in first class and 3 in coach. However, only one of them is working, so pace yourselves on the drinks.
The airphones aren't working. We only have 2 pillows and 3 blankets, and we don't have any magazines or newspapers. But we do have this pamphlet on how to deal with anger in a positive, non-violent manner. We'll be passing these pamphlets out in lieu of the meals.
Now it's time for the safety demonstration.
This information could save your life, so please pay attention.
It's time for the safety demo shuffle. If you've never driven by car,
This is your seatbelt. Please know where they are.
to fasten your belt, just pull till it's tight.
And don't let go till the end of the flight.
This is for safety, especially yours.
So pay close attention as we point out the doors.
Please keep in mind this aircraft has 8.
We all have slides, and we hope they inflate.
Should the cabin lose pressure, place this mask on your nose.
If the plane's going down, just reach for your toes.
If we have a water evacuation,
Use your tushy cushion for flotation.
pull up and remove and then hold to your chest.
Dive in the water and hope for the best.
A few more reminders and then off on our way.
No smoking, no cell phones, and no meals today.
Thank you for flying. We're glad to arrive.
If you want to get there faster,
If you want to get there sooner,
if you just want to get there,
why don't you drive?
we do. And finally, the flight is over.
We here at Wafty appreciate your business and we want you to know that we're constantly upping our standards.
So up yours.
Bye-bye.